Hey everybody, this is David69, and next the series is against the Cubs, and we got Nola going for us against Imaga. It's going to be a challenge today. Imaga's a really good pitcher, and Nola hasn't been playing at his best, so let's just get right into it. Yeah, our batter should be good. Shouldn't be a problem today.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Crazy part is whip is good. That's
just a little bit away from first pitch.
His
and now
whip is
here's
high.
The starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
1-0. Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 outs, base is empty. That's outside. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And that is out of play. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. In the dirt, blocked. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And we're back. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Nola fires. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Finding themselves down a run early. They'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Justin Turner in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And now 2-2. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the mark, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Shota back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a ball.
Outside.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Max Kepler at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Outside.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Missing inside, and that's ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 outs, and that's way high. 2-2.
2-2.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the play, Trey Turner. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch inside. Going to count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So Trey goes down on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Right through there for a strike.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200+ Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now Michael Busch. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Busch launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground. He takes it on his own. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fouled off left side.
balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air on the infield. Corner should have this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Real Muto batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is outside. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Miguel.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stop. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Pete
Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. First
Nope,
offering,
that's a
and it
ball.
just misses. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. On the north
Leading
side
off
of
for
Chicago,
Philadelphia,
John
the second
Shelby
baseman,
and Chris Singleton.
Bryson
On to the 4th.
Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts
Not a lot
1-0.
of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Kepler in his 10th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one in there across the letters. Up the middle, Swanson. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Corner.
And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman,
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Fly to left his first time. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Late on that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty
The
good
right
pitch.
fielder,
Top
number
of the
30,
strike zone. We're seeing
Kyle
more fastballs in that
Tucker.
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. The Cubbies yet to pick up a hit here. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Harper steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Julian Merriweather.
Chicago Cubs. Number 66.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Turner runs. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
3 balls,
misses,
2 strikes.
and it's 3-2. That's a good
Ball
at bat
4.
right there. He was down
Perfect.
early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
You know,
batting,
I think he's
third
okay with that
baseman,
outcome.
Alex
It wasn't an intentional
Bohm.
walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the
Now
plate
batting,
for him. He
designated
looks locked in.
Kyle
Solid swing from
Schwarber.
start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses, and the count is 1
1
and
ball,
2.
2 strikes the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck
0-1.
circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
High fly ball out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning, digging in, Ian Happ. Nola back to work. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now
here is Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's outside. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher. And
Stott over to first in time, and Swanson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for
New
the Cubs.
pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one lifted to left. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here is Nick Castellanos. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And there's one down.
The batter, the left fielder,
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field, and that'll get down for a hit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Walking to get the
Well, it doesn't
Harper.
get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the center
Pete
fielder,
Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Armstrong.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Corner. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And the Cubs are down in order, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Chicago
We're in the
Cubs,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Ryan
55.
Presley. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Presley. Leading off for the Phillies,
At the plate,
third
Alec
baseman,
Bohm.
Alec
He's got a couple homers already,
Bohm.
so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Presley, a former All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that misses. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. That one outside. 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's low for ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, the catcher.
And now it's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. in the dirt. That one inside, and the count is 2-2. Schwarber stands at first with one out. This one in the air. Swanson pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Stop in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs.
No, inside.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Phillies strand one. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Justin Turner. That just misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
That's ball two.
Clips the corner, and now 2-2.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Line to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. The Phils leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react, and pulled the trigger.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
on now, Ryan Brazier.
number 54, Ryan Brazier.
And now for the Phillies, Nick
Phillies,
Castellanos,
right fielder, number
1
8,
for 3.
Nick Castellanos.
And it's fouled away. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there, and 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. That one hit to right. And it stays fair.
Now batting, the left fielder, Max
Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Castellanos gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. Bunting for a hit, and foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner.
Batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In the air, out towards left center. Nabs it, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
46.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swinging a foul straight back. That clips the corner.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. And one away. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
In the air, left field, down the line, reaching down, makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Has grounded out a couple of times. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Ray up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
2
way
balls,
inside.
1 strike. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Man at first with one gone. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball one. Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Bush settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now and on the mound, the closer, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the
Now
Cubs,
the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside low, ball 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Boom. Throws on to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Horner stands in now and watches strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Love the dominance. We had a lot of offense, but unfortunately, only Bohm's 2 home runs, the only thing that actually showed up on the scoreboard. So, like lots of walks. We had lots of hits. Just those runners never got home. We need to do better at driving guys home that get on base. It's just got to happen more. Nola, fantastic. Alvarado, fantastic. Strom, fantastic. That was great. I mean, it's awesome. They just totally dismantled the Cubs offense and made them use their entire bullpen pretty much. So, yeah, great game. So until next time, this is David B69 saying, I'm out. Peace.